Hello and welcome to Restore 2023. This is an opportunity for us to be reading together, to be growing in our knowledge of who God is and to be living for Him. Yesterday we were introduced to friends, to Job's friends in towards the end of chapter 2, who commiserated with Job as they saw him and recognized what had happened to him. And then this silence was broken by Job's speaking. He makes his first speech sharing raw emotions to the point that he curses the day that he was born. He does not directly curse God as the Satan had predicted, but Job cannot understand why God, who gives life to the mankind, should then permit that life to be made bitter by misery. So in this lament, Job confesses what he has feared all along has come. And in his confusion, he is bereft of peace and of quietness. One of the commentators puts it this way: what typically troubles God's saints in their suffering is not the physical pain, but the mental anguish. Job cannot understand the why of his experience. His friends cannot understand it either, but this has shaken his most cherished belief about God. And only when Yahweh reappears with his own set of questions in Job 38 to 41, then Job will find the peace and knows how he can come to terms with God. But it would have been better if these friends that were introduced in the end of chapter 2 had remained sitting with him more than 7 days and kept that commiseration instead of saying anything else. But they could not resist. From chapter 4 to 27, the friends of Job speak, and they try to explain to Job his calamity. Eliphaz is the lead speaker in each of these 3 cycles of speeches, and his words introduce the key points that actually his other friends, Bildad and Zophar, pick up on. And for this reason, in the epilogue, Yahweh specifically addresses Eliphaz and tell him that his explanation of Job's situation is wrong. We'll read that when we come to chapter 42. But Eliphaz cannot handle laments. He's questioning Job's emotions, especially if Job has been the one that has instructed and strengthened and supported others. So in a way, Eliphaz starts well to encourage Job for that, but he jumps into unqualified theological conclusion. Job must have sin, otherwise why would God allow him to be where he is? I mean, who needs enemies when you have Eliphaz who adds to Job's pain and doesn't leave him with any scope to hope in God? Here goes the first kick in the stomach while Job is down in the ground.